Yo, you know what it is, y'all. ID Rich, another edition of the East Coast Connect session featuring my boy Illie Beamin. What's good, Illie?
You know.
So you know how I do. You know how I started off. I started off right with the rolling tray. The rolling tray I'm fucking with. One of my favorite future the artist, mixtape, astronaut status, made by my boy Danny Splash right here. About to crack it on this joint. Holla out to Danny Splash. Shout out to hell. And then I'm about to lock into a video right now from my boy Illie Beamin called Vent. We're gonna lock into that while I roll up. Let's get it.
Life on the edge, behind some things, but mostly.
It's cold. What's good with you, man? I ain't see you in a minute. You out here looking scruffy, man. Do some talk to me.
My man, you know how this life go, my man. She ain't like it seems.
Illie Beamin, EBE. Yeah, nigga need to vent. Everybody eat. I gotta get some shit off my chest. Listen. Here you go. Yeah. Okay, I got a lot to say. Yeah, nigga need to vent. I be holding shit in, I'm trying to get it off my chest. My flow is so clean, but my life has been a mess. When there's pain in my songs is when my music be the best. I battle with myself, I be fighting with my mind. My heart be in my head like you ain't winning this time. My mind be fighting back, it hits hard every time. So I smoke a little urban and I come up with these lines. I can say it when I rap, but I've been nervous face to face. Music is my life, it brings me to a better place. I wish I didn't have to see him shoot her in the face. And I really miss my daddy, rest in peace to Willie Jakes. I done lost a lot of shit, I'm just trying to get it back. Murder on my mind, it be all in my flashbacks. Death is always playing up under my snapback. A nigga tried to take my life, but I ain't let him get that. Yeah, nigga need to vent. Hey. Yeah, nigga need to vent. Hey. A nigga really need to vent. Hey. Listen. Illie. Okay, I got a lot to say. A nigga need to vent. I'm tired of holding on to this bullet in my chest. Step inside my shoes and feel the bullet in my leg. That's on top of all the pain that keep on playing in my head. I be missing it tonight. I be getting in my feelings. Cause I don't think another can give me the same feeling. Have me feeling like the man. She showed me something different. And that's something that a nigga can't seem to get from these women. But I'm still gon' fuck. Cause a nigga need a nut. You can keep your love, but if you won't give me a buck, they notice me now that they really see what is up. Now my name hold weight, so she trying to be a slut. I can hit them all, but ain't nothing gonna change. Cause no matter who they are, they'll never be against a name. And every day I see my daddy laid out on his face. And his gas that I'm puffing, they making it go away. Yeah, a nigga need a vent. Hey, I just be talking to you. A nigga still need a vent. Yeah. So I'm still going vent. Yeah, I got more I wanna say, so I'm still going vent. I be wishing that my child could've took their first breath. To the ones that's here living, I'm trying to give you the best. So I be rapping with my heart, yeah, I say it with my chest. I be tripping on some shit that you'll probably never get. Baby mama's trip like I don't really love my kids. The things that I survived, they'll probably never live. They don't understand the reason I've been distant like I've been. I be trying not to trip, cause this shit could get ugly. A nigga did it to me, I miss what he took from me. I know it isn't me, but they bringing this shit about me. If I keep poking the lion, I'm betting that he gon' bite me. It's really common sense, but I'll be wrong if I react. They just keep on pushing, just wait till I push back. Now I understand the reason he did that. I can only be as real as I could be, and that's a fact. Hey. Yeah, nigga need a vent. Yeah, nigga need a vent.
I just gotta get this shit off my chest, yo. Shit's killing me.
EBE.
Hell yeah, nigga got a vent.
I'm trying to tell you, G.
A nigga got an event, talk that shit. Fuck with that shit. I fuck with that song. That was like one of your most recent drops, right?
Now the video, it was
The
my
video,
most recent video.
recent video, yeah, video, most
Yes,
recent video. Okay, okay.
that's a
That
fact.
was being a part of me. My recent videos, yeah, I definitely fuck with it. Um, definitely, you got a lot of story into that event. You got a lot of stories in what you're saying. Obviously, you know the first part, losing your girlfriend. Um, that's something that's like it's hard for somebody to get to the explain that, express themselves out, to put it in a song like that. That's just beautiful how you put it into a song. Um, first of all, I want to say how you feeling today, man. How you feeling? How everything, Illie Beamin?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I've been through some better days, but I'm alive. So, and I'm here to do this with you. So it's a great day. I'm here.
So for my East Coast Connect peoples, man, Illie Beamin, you from Medina, New York, right?
Yes,
Medina,
sir.
New York, upstate NY. You know, what was like living from Medina? What is like? It's like a small town between Buffalo and Rochester. People don't know what Medina is.
Exactly. A lot of people don't know where Medina is. Like, just like you said, it's a small town. So I mean, it's not a lot that goes on around here. I grew up with the cows and the fields and smelling manure 3-4 times a year. But now at the same time, though, Medina has it got its ways. It's not your average small town place. And like Medina is inside Orleans County. About 10 minutes over to the left, you got Albion.
Mhm.
And Albion and Medina, they're like one and the same. So out here, it's slow. But at the same time, you got your stuff that happens, but as soon as it happens, everybody gonna hear about it. Because if I'm not related to them, then
Mhm.
my man's is related to them, or one of my children are related to them. Cause you know, everybody got kids out here and shit like that. Everybody got a kid with somebody.
Yeah.
Small town stuff. Very small town.
So you I seen one of the video when you said you from ND, the video ND. I see you had the highlights, the football highlights. But that was your thing out there playing the football.
Yes. I played all kinds of sports. I was a sport fanatic in school. But now actually the clip itself, I gotta give props where it's due. That's not me in the clip. That
Oh,
is
that know
my
you.
high
Oh,
school. That is my high school. That is where I played football. But now it just so happens that around the time I was shooting this video, a young man that I know, I'm cool with his brother, know his whole family, because like I said, it's a small town. Now he pretty good at sports. He happened to do that run, and that run made it all the way to ESPN. Like ESPN posted it on their Twitter
that's
and on
dope.
Instagram. Like my man, look, his name Iverson Poole. Shout out to Iverson Poole.
Shout out to Iverson Poole. Yo, dope run right there. Hell yeah. Okay.
He made it all the way to Sports Center. They shared his video on their page and all that, and it just so happened to fit with what I had going on. It was perfect to put it in there. So hey, ain't no better way than rep my hometown than showing somebody from my hometown also doing something great.
Word. Now that's the whole fact, man. Salute to you and salute to Iverson Poole. Yo, that's what I like about your music. You know, I just started listening to your music not too long. I'm not even gonna say a year because you know we end up sending you sending music to me. I end up listening. ND, then falling. It's like you a storyteller with your music. You're a storyteller. You got a lot of stories to say. You write down. You got a lot of things that you went through in the past. What was your inspiration in the music? Like who was your who you liked in the music game in the industry or growing up?
As far as what even got me to even want to start rhyming in the beginning, I gotta break it all the way down. My pops, rest in peace,
Okay.
Willie Jakes II. It's so weird how it came about. He was in jail, and I had a football game that weekend, and obviously he couldn't make it because he was locked up. But he sent my mama a letter, and inside the letter it was a poem for me, and it was about football. And I can't remember word for word, but I'll never forget. He said something about rumble, rumble in the jungle, get that ball and do not fumble. I thought it was the most amazing thing in the world. I was like 11, 12 years old. I didn't realize my dad could do something like that. And then I thought, if he could do it, I could do it. And so I cracked into a little poem, whatever. But then about a year or so later, it was like, you know what? I'm going to try to rap. I can rhyme. Why can't I rap? And then it just went from there. About 30 years in this writing thing.
Okay. Oh shit. So yeah, so the pops, yeah, man. That's a dope story, man. Yeah.
My pop,
So what was your first poem? What was like your poem or you wrote or some joint? Like what?
My first
poem. Or your first
rhyme
or something that you remember some joint that you was like, okay. When you realized when you was like after you did it, like, okay, I'm good at this. I'm good at this.
I was about, as far as just like rhyming my words and knowing I had a way with my words, I was about, I say about 16 or so. I was in class. I was in study hall, matter of fact. And I ain't really had no homework, so I was in my book writing rhymes. And this was in a time period where I was just as many raps as I was writing poems. So I just playing around, did a little short poem, just something that I could just remember, short, simple, quick, and sweet. And everybody that I said it to, their whole minds like just kind of like they had this look on their face like, why can you do that? How can you do that? And why are you still sitting here next to me if you can do that? And it was the simplest thing in the world. It was a little short poem I called Directions. And it was like, I go north, there's no love. I go south, and there's no dove. I go east, and there's no people. I go west, and it's just a sequel. I stand still, and there's no affection. Oh, how I need direction. And that's what it was. And everybody lost their mind over that little old poem.
Yo, that was a good poem. I mean, that was a good poem right there, yo.
Thank you, my man.
Yo, I want to know, yo, Bulls your team? Chicago Bulls your team?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I do like the Bulls, but they're not my team. It just so happens that we from upstate New York. In them stores in the malls, there's a whole lot of fucking Bulls hats, yo. So I buy a Bulls hat.
It is a Bulls. So yeah, that's the whole fact. I have Bulls hat Windy City. I just know you be having a different color scheme with the Chicago Bulls hat.
Like, and to be honest, it's not by like on purpose. I don't pick Chicago Bulls hats, but just the hats that stick out to me normally got a Bulls logo on them.
Oh.
But I am gonna say though, I was always a very big Michael Jordan fan. That was probably like the first basketball player I ever started watching. Like as a kid, I wanted to be Michael Jordan and play for the Bulls.
Facts, yo. MJ was that guy. I was the first dude I'm definitely sitting down with my pops, watching the game and shit.
Yep,
or
that's
anything, man.
With
like
my
watching MJ. Or MJ. My pops didn't fuck with MJ though, but I was watching MJ. I fuck with MJ. Fucking. So yo, I want to get back into the venting song, man, because that's like one of my favorite joints. Is it like a tape? Is you working on a tape coming out?
Okay. Where the song Vent was, I dropped a mixtape about a year or some change ago called Any Given Day. Mm-hmm. Now, obviously, you see my name is Illie Beamin. If you put it together, you got Willie Beamin in Any Given Sunday. Yeah. Illie Beamin, my first mixtape, Any Given Day. So I just did a little spin. But now that song is actually on that mixtape. And the reason I brought it back was because out of all the songs on my mixtape, I just felt like it didn't get as much love as I wanted it to and as I thought it should have because of the depth of the song. And it's mostly my fault because I placed it at the bottom of the mixtape when it should have been a little higher up. Because a lot of people don't make it all the way through mixtapes. They'll get halfway and now they're on to the next rapper. And so I just felt like it needed to come back so people could hear what I said. And plus everything that was going on or that I said in that song, it's literally how recently I've been feeling. So I felt like ain't no better way to vent than to vent. And that's what the song was. But now I am working on an album now. And it's a lot different than a lot of the music that I've put out in the past. A lot of the music that I've came out with has been a lot of pain music because of my story and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But now this next album, I'm breaking it down and getting back to the ladies and all that. Cause I've always been a smooth man. So there's gonna be a lot of songs for women, a lot of bop songs you can have a good time to. So it's definitely gonna be a different vibe. I am gonna drop a little seriousness in there. Like, I wouldn't be me if I ain't give you something real. But like, it's been a little bit of a process, some trials and tribulations to it, but it's actually pretty close to being done. I don't want to give a date on it because it seems like when I give dates, things happen, and I don't want to promise to something that I can't do. So when it's ready, I'm gonna let the world know. It's soon, real soon. You probably gonna be one of the first people I leak it to.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear it, man. Real talk. What's your goal set for like after the project, when the project? Any like goal set, like okay, a video dropping or any artists you want to work with?
Oh yes. Now, as far as videos, I got a couple songs on there that I got lined up that I'm going to do some videos to. And as far as artists that I'm working with on this project, I don't have any artists on there that have an actual feature yet. But now I do have some collaborations with some other artists that are in the works. Now I do rap with a team. Kush Camp, my man Lyric, I got my man SB, my man Rel, my man Gloku, my man Thugsman. We some rappers. We dispersed out to Western New York. That's for another time, another story. But especially my man Lyric, he's going to be one that you see my name to next to a lot. One of my right hand mans, I've been rapping with him since neither one of us knew how to rap. Now we can rap. So that's one person that out of anybody that I work with or want to work with, he's going to be the one you see the most. I've never really been big on doing stuff with a whole lot of other people because it always seemed like I was too different than everybody else. I'm willing and open to work with anybody, but it just seems like things are a little different. Everybody on one wave, I'm on another wave. I can cross over to them, but they don't want to cross over to me.
Yeah, that's how I always do, man. But you know.
But I can't say though, on my mixtape though, I do have a feature on my mixtape. You probably heard Ratty Boy YN, Ratty Boy Noopy out of Lockport. He with Teammate, man. I do have a feature on him, song called Decadence. It's on the mixtape. Go ahead, run that up. That's actually a good little song. That's something that me and him, Free my man, he's going through a little situation right now, but when he come back, me and him gonna work on a video for that. So I do want to work with some other artists though. Anybody that does see this, I'm down to work with anybody. You can hit my line. I give you the hardest bars I can give.
Yeah, hit up Illie Beamin. You heard? Hit up Illie Beamin. So yo, what you like getting into, man? As far as like sport, you got any teams? Any favorite teams? Boxing, anything?
Now, as far as teams go, for basketball, I'm from New York, baby. So Knicks Nation.
Yeah, Knicks, man. The fucking Knicks. Knicks my team too. Them niggas, man.
And Melo, my favorite player. Wherever Melo go,
Melo my favorite player too. It was like that before, but then I left. I stayed in New York. Melo left, and I stayed in New York.
Yeah, New York is where it's at. That's a fact.
Melo, I kind of liked it in New York. Melo, I was like, all right, peace, Melo. All right, peace. But Melo was that guy, man. Syracuse, man. That was my favorite player too. I was a T-Mac fan, but then when Melo came about Syracuse, I was like, yo, Melo, my guy. And then he went to Denver and shit, man. Real talk. And then it was a story for me. I became a Knicks fan ever since then. Well, shit, it ain't good being a Knicks fan. It seemed like a wrong team I done picked. The fuck?
I'm telling you, I don't even want to say I'm a Knicks fan, but I'm a Knicks fan. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's a whole fucking fact. That's a whole fact, man. So, yo, what? I seen that you went out to Texas not too long ago, man.
Yes, I did.
How was
I had a
that?
show.
How was that, man? I seen you went out to Texas perform. What part of Texas?
I was down there in Houston. Shout out to Lisa Mack for the plug. What's it?
Mm-hmm.
713 Entertainment. She got
Yeah,
the line of all the shows. Look for Lisa Mack on Facebook, everybody.
Lisa
I'm telling you,
Mack. Shout out to Lisa Mack.
she'll
I'm
get
gonna
you
look. I'm
show.
gonna connect. I'm gonna connect with Lisa Mack. Know that.
Do that.
He's fucking Mack.
Tell her I sent you.
Man, I'm gonna shit. We might be all connecting. Well, you already connected. We might be going back and connecting again.
I'm
Shit.
telling you.
But how was it though?
Shows everywhere. So, but now as far as Houston go, Houston was dope. I recently was living down there earlier in 2020. So I had a little lay of the land already, but came back to New York and ended up getting an opportunity to come back down there for the show. Now, as far as the show went, great show. I showed out, had the whole crowd tuned into me. A lot of dope artists in Houston, and there was a lot of dope artists that came from other places. Like I said, Lisa Mack connected, so she pulling people from all across this country, and she do shows in all these cities in this country. Got a show with her next week in New York City.
Oh, okay. What part?
Brooklyn.
That's what's up, yo. Wish you nothing but success in that and much more. Fuck. Keep on touring, buddy. Hell, that's all I always say, man. Connect any different states, tour it out. You feel me? It's more ears than what's in your town and what the people around you and shit. You gotta connect down, get out that shell.
That's a fact, bro.